Chelsea 3, Newcastle 2, Chelsea get a victory, and more importantly, Mudryk gets on the score sheet. We got a very sneaky goal from Nicholas Jackson, and Cole Palmer is absolutely smashing this season. If there are any positives to take, is that right-hand side of the Chelsea attack. Look at the bright side, all right? We aren't great this year. We aren't going to do anything remotely capable in the league. However, we can have some passion, we can have some joy, and we can actively watch some nice football, because we saw glimpses of potential, glimpses of promise, and we got 3 points at Stamford Bridge. Gusto, Jackson, Mudryk, and Palmer absolutely give us something to be happy about. There's not been much to be happy about as a Chelsea fan. Newcastle came, first half we're arguably the better team, but the good, the bad, and the downright ugly is coming your way. We'll cover all 3 segments. We'll give you something positive to hold on to as a Chelsea fan, and more importantly, we're going to leave with a smile on our face today, because we got a victory, vital 3 points for Chelsea Football Club. If we beat Spurs, like we always do, we go up to 8th, and then maybe we can start saying, oh, Europa League, Jordan deal, we'll talk about that later. But hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, because I am 90 away from 33,000, so help me out there. And more importantly, share this out to your friends. But let's start with the good, because we need to be a little bit more positive. The good. And nowhere am I saying that Chelsea are a phenomenal side. Nowhere am I saying that Chelsea are back. Nowhere am I saying, are we the Chelsea of old? However, I am going to say Mudryk deserves a lot of praise today. Mudryk came off the bench, where, in my opinion, Mudryk has been calling to start for weeks now. Mudryk's performances since that final, where, in my opinion, he pissed me off a lot, have been very good cameos. He's had a good performance, scored a goal, went on the bench. Once again, came off the bench today, and straight away, his cameo, you could see the guy had a little bit of season about him. Nice little link up with Jackson, and the good 1-2, and the move just fustered out. But I'm like, whoa, we haven't seen this all game. Little bit of ingenuity, little bit of patience, little bit of oomph. And what happens? Straight away, we're on the counter attack. Jackson drives the ball into the box from that left-hand side, gives it to Conor Gallagher. Gallagher's touch is a little bit loose. I'm thinking he's opening his body up. Mudryk picks the ball up, lovely feet, gets through the defenders, around the keeper, slots it into the net. Absolutely beautiful goal, and more importantly, it's a player that has confidence. I can really see that this player believes in his own ability, understands what he has. He just needs to get it up in here. The quicker Mudryk learns the game, and the only way this happens is by him playing. He deserves to start on the weekend. If he doesn't, I'm going to be very annoyed. For me, he has to start. Great goal. It's the winning goal today. We won 3-2, and it's all that matters. Then we need to talk about Cole Palmer, because Cole Palmer, at this moment in time, is Chelsea's best player. Cole Palmer came for a fee that looks like snippet. Doesn't even cost much at this moment in time. I'm dead serious when I tell you. At this moment in time, he's worth £90 million. That's how good of a player he's been for us. Whether it's the first goal, where he's cutting in, he's trying a little something, puts a shot, and then it's a lovely flick into the goal, or the second one. The second goal was delicious. Enzo gives him the ball, opens his body up and smacks it. It reminds me of the Eden Hazard goal against West Ham, where, you know, he opened his body up and smacked it near post. I call it the Kylian Mbappe finish. A lot of people call it the Eden Hazard finish. Let me know in the comments below which one you call it, but it's the Kylian finish in my opinion. Goes straight to the near post when a keeper's not expecting it, but it's the all-round play. Palmer gets the ball, always looks forward. Palmer gets the ball, looks for gusto. Palmer gets the ball, he's trying something. He's brave on it. Sometimes he tries the dangerous thing, but he has to. Like, he'll try to play it in through, and then all of a sudden we're exposed. But he's the creative hub. He is what Hakim Ziyech was meant to be last year, or the year before that. Palmer, for me, has been absolutely outstanding today as well. Speaking of Palmer, you can't not talk about his partner in crime. You can't talk about the boss man himself at right back. We've got a right back that, in my estimation, at this moment in time, Reece, big man, start learning how to play DM. Start learning how to play right centre back. Because I don't think, at this moment in time, Reece has any valid case to tell Pochettino, I'm coming back into this team. What ground can Reece James say, I need to play ahead of Malo Gusto? Malo Gusto, defensively, superb. Forward, superb. Absolute legend of a player. Made a mistake today, but his all-round performance, I'll take it. Absolutely fantastic player. There are so many negatives from this season. Without a doubt, Malo Gusto is arguably the best positive. Maybe Cole Palmer edges him, but Malo Gusto is a close second. The performance, the energy, the tenacity, the ability to learn from his mistake in the first half. The first goal that they scored, he made a mistake. Second half, when the balls come in, go long. When in doubt, Malo, put it out. I'll learn how to say that in French and I'll say it to you and you will understand, because obviously Malo Gusto watches these videos because I'm the #1 PR machine for Malo Gusto. I am his hype man. My favourite player in this Chelsea team at this moment in time. Genuinely love the player. Then we need to talk about Nicholas Jackson's goal return. Yo, Nico is a player that I like to say will have to have a role like Salomon Kalou did for Chelsea. Never be the starter, never steal all the lights, but vital. Absolutely vital. Nico, can you play number 9 today? No problem, Gaffer. Nico, can you play left wing? No problem, Gaffer. Right wing? No problem, Gaffer. Nico, can you even do a job in a 10? No problem, Gaffer. He is that good of a player where he isn't good enough to start on a regular basis, and you saw that today. He got a very nice cheeky goal. He got himself good running down the channel, linked up play decently. Sometimes he makes you pull your hair out because it's like, Nico, why are you trying to flick there? There was one occasion in the second half, the ball comes to him and he's trying some backheel flick over the defender. I'm like, why? You could have chested that, brought it down, earned the foul, and we push up the pitch. He needs to learn, but he will develop. And I can't ask for more from him. He's given us goals, he's given us assists, and what I like more, he gives us performances. And that is vital at this level. And the final good, yo, we got to win. We got to win. We needed this win. Now, it's the next game is Leicester. One game at a time. No point looking at the European spots at this moment in time. Win a few games. We've got a nice run of games coming up. Poch, you want to keep this job, get victories back to back to back to back. Because these lot do not want to sack you. And if they do, it's because you failed miserably. I reckon if he gets Europa League, they'll keep him. I genuinely believe that. But we need Europa League. We need more games. We need this element of development of the players and revenue. We have to get Europa League this year. I hope Poch understands it. I hope results go in our favour. I hope we win the FA Cup, and I hope we win the last 9 games. Because at this moment in time, I'm very happy with today's result. Maybe even elements of the performance. Well done, because we won, and I haven't said that in a while. But obviously in a 3-2 victory, you can't have only pure happiness, right? Because there are elements where we are starting to suffer. The first goal that they scored, yo, that was an absolute forecast of how to make mistakes and concede a goal. Enzo's got it at the left-hand side in the left-back position. He tries to play the ball into the middle of the pitch. Malo Gusto's not on the same wavelength. The long ball, mistake. Gusto finally gets there. He wins a 50-50, juggling the ball in the air. Dude, when in doubt, what did I tell you? In French, boot it out. Just boot it out. Don't play around with it. He's juggling. The ball bounces to Trevor Chalobah. Trevor Chalobah tries to dribble out the back. Gusto, I understand, right? 50 games in his whole career, most probably he's played. He's learning. Trevor, you've got 200 games under your belt. Why are you doing that? You're too experienced of a player to do that. Trevor makes the mistake, and all of a sudden, they punish us. All of a sudden, Isak scores an absolute beauty. One touch, pow, bottom corner. I just said, why not? I expect that. Then you get the second goal. As good as Cucurella was, considering it's his first game back, it showed you why Cucurella is not going to ever be Chelsea level. He is far too aggressive in the way he tries to tackle. Everything needs to be nip in front. If he mistimes it, you're in danger. And what happened? He mistimed it. Murphy's through. Beautiful strike, top bins. Petro's got no hope. But yet we saw the weakness of Marc Cucurella. However, don't worry, because we saw a bit more build-up, and I'll take this till the end of the season over Ben Chilwell any day of the week. I don't care what any of you say. Benny boy, I do not want to see you in the Chelsea kit until the end of the season, until when you're waving back, because I'm seeing a montage of you getting sold. Genuinely serious. I don't want to see Ben Chilwell. Then we need to talk about Enzo Caicedo and Gallagher. I don't know the Spanish word for burnt out, but I know the Cockney word. I'm fried, geezer. I'm absolutely fried. And that's what Conor Gallagher's telling us. He is absolutely fried. They have no energy left. They have been, you know when you have a t-shirt that you love and you wear it over and over and over and over and over again. And then you wash it. Yo, the color starts to fade out. Enzo, Caicedo, Gallagher are like a reused t-shirt of too many times. They have been played to like the nth degree. They have been played so much, they are worn out. They need to be rested. We need to let them have some time off. And the problem is, the two of them will be boarding a flight to South America to go play for Argentina and Ecuador for the World Cup qualifiers. And I promise you, neither one of them will fake an injury. Neither one of them will say, you know what, maybe I should rest for 2 weeks. Not a chance. Both will go, both will have a great time, both will get those air miles in, get those credit points in, and have a great time playing and come back even more tired. I'm very worried, and their performance today in terms of keeping control of the ball, reading the ball, getting to 50-50s, all three of them looked short of energy, and that's not on them. That's on Pochettino for not rotating them. You've got Cesar Casadei, you've got Carney Chukwuemeka. Use them. Please use them. They don't need to get 90 minutes after 90 minutes under their belt. Then we need to talk about the ugly. And the ugly is going to offend a lot of people because they're going to say, Alex, stop it. Trevor Chalobah, Disasi, and Petrovic worry me, man. They absolutely worry me. We're going to have to talk about Disasi and Chalobah. That is our 4th and 5th choice centre-backs playing. I don't care what anyone says. Levi Colwill, Thiago Silva, Benoit Badiashile is better than both of them. I'm not even counting Wesley Fofana because he's retired at the moment. He's not been playing for like 2 years. So we can't count him as a Chelsea player at this moment in time. But it is absolutely ridiculous, our injury problems. Then we need to look at Petrovic. Good shot stopper, good commanding presence. Guy can't kick to save his life, and it's causing so many problems. Like, genuinely, the volume of problems it is causing is unreal. First minute problem of consistently Newcastle just squeezing us. He goes long, overhit. He goes to switch the ball, overhit. He goes to play short, it's dangerously overhit. Disasi and Chalobah are panicking every time they get in the ball because they know they can't go back home because he ain't good with his feet like that. They're trying passes that aren't on. They're dribbling that where it's not on. I don't think Robert Sanchez is the solution, but I do not think Petrovic is the solution either long term. We need to resolve something. And finally, Raheem Sterling. Raz, big man, what's going on at home? Because at this moment in time, you've done everything. You've changed your hairstyle, you started smiling a bit more, you started being moody a bit more, you started pouting a bit more, you're happy, sad. I don't know what you can change anymore without performing the way you're performing. One-on-one misses. Shots on target straight at the keeper. Ability to dribble into space, doing nothing. I don't understand what has happened to Raheem Sterling. Well, I do understand. He got himself a beautiful contract. He hasn't got the hunger, in my opinion, anymore that he once had. Because why would he care competing for a Europa League spot when his whole career he's been battling for leagues? It must be difficult, but his performance today was stinky. And I better not see him start. I better not see him start against Leicester City. He needs to be dropped. That's just my personal thoughts. But guys, this was the Kavkas View. I hope you lot are fine. I hope you lot are having a good time. I hope you're all pleasantly surprised with our performance, because I am. There will be a video tomorrow. The video will be on the conditions we need to meet to get the Jordan Brand deal. That Chelsea are going to be fine with PSR rules and any fallout from this game. So hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let me know your thoughts. Bye. Yes!